Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I have two things that might be of use to you if you love doing eyeshadow and stuff like that. First one is a matte paint pot. That's what I use for my eyeshadows. I've been using it for a while, but recently Makeup Forever, they came out with something very similar. It's called Aqua XL Paint. I think that's the exact name. And after reading the description, I realized they were both pretty much the same. Well, in my opinion at least. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the difference between those two. And, well, I guess I have three things to show you because I'm also going to show you how I got this summery tropical eyeshadow look. I'm usually not into super colorful looks, but this one, surprisingly, I really like it. So if you guys want to see the difference on these two primers, well, they're not primers, but so most people use them as. If you guys want to see the difference between those two and also how I got this look, then keep watching after you subscribe. So I'm gonna start out with MAC's Paint Pot. And I'm gonna set that with a little powder. Next I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever paint. It's a different color, but I think it'll be fine with the... I think it matches my skin tone more. But yeah, I think it'll be fine once I set it. So I will say the Makeup Forever one went on much smoother. I'm gonna set that side with powder as well. So both eyes are primed. I feel like the Makeup Forever side, oh my gosh, I look like a zombie. I look casket ready. Now I'm gonna put on my underbrow color. You can use any color you want. I'm using Abigail from the Ride or Die palette. So far so good. The side where I'm using the Makeup Forever paint, I feel like it's showing the pigmentation really well. Like the base isn't showing through the actual eyeshadow. Please excuse that disrespectful pimple right in the middle of my forehead. I feel like ever since I stopped being vegan, my face has just been breaking out a tiny bit more, but that's fine. Next I'm gonna use Caitlin from the Ride or Die palette. It's a light orange color. Next I'm going to use Riley from the Ride or Die palette. I'm going to go in a little lower. I'm actually going to put a thin layer of setting powder under my eye so the eyeshadow doesn't ruin my makeup. Next I'm going to use Realgar from the Anastasia palette. Which one is this? Modern Renaissance. So they're blending pretty well. I still feel like the Makeup Forever side is showing the true pigmentation rather than the MAC side. Which is actually pretty weird because the shade I used with the MAC, that was lighter, so I would expect it to show the pigmentation more, but I guess not. Next I'm gonna use Love Letter from the Anastasia palette. Next I'm going to wet my brush to make the following eyeshadows more vibrant and shimmery. I'm mixing Zuba and Lulu from two different Juvia's Place palettes. And I'm going to cut a crease. I think I'm going to do a half crease. For those of you who haven't seen my other video, when you cut a crease, you don't always have to use a concealer or a primer or a paint pot to carve out your crease. If you're using a shimmery color, you can just wet your brush and just start carving.
I love it, but it's wrong, cause it leave me here writing you a song. I swear the whole highlight of my day is when you text me. You want your man to be your best friend, I'm your bestie. I know you've been busy, I'm busy on your off day. But baby, we should make a let's get lost day. We could play your favorite song.
Next, I'm mixing two different colors because I don't have the one I'm looking for. I wanted to use a really orange shimmery color. And all I have is like a dark orange shimmer. I don't have the really bright color I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna pat more and more on until it gradually fades into a bright orange. That really didn't come out too shimmery. I'm sure you guys could tell, but it's okay. I'm still getting the look I want, so that's cool. So I'm using a brush that makes it really easy to cut the crease or like define it. It's called the Morphe M508, so it looks like this. Wait, there we go. Looks like this. It's pretty thin. So all you have to do is like pick up your color and tap it where you want it. So I want my crease to be a tiny bit more defined. So I'm gonna grab that pink color that we used earlier and just drag it. I think I'm only gonna do it halfway. I'm gonna blend that in a minute. This is pretty. So with the Makeup Forever side, the orange color is not sticking well. I'm not sure if it's something I did or what. Whatever. I'm just gonna blend that color in. I feel like I'm gonna have to do this side over. It's not cooperating, as you can see. No, it looked so good at first. Don't know if you're happy or complaining. Don't want for us to win, where do I start? First I wanna go to the left, then you wanna turn right. I think it's looking a little back to how it was. If you ever mess up your eyeshadow, just repeat the steps you used to get it that way. Don't freak out like I almost did. I actually want to put orange in the crease and maybe a hint of the fuchsia. I'm gonna start out with the lightest color we used, which was Caitlin from the Violet Boss palette. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of that fuchsia color and put it on that small brush. Just gonna put it on my outer corner. Then I'm gonna blend that in with the same brush I just used. Next, using my NYX liquid liner, I'm gonna draw little dots in between my eyelashes. This is basically an old red carpet trick to make your lower lashes look thicker. So to finish this look off, I'm gonna take a highlighter from Brown Leaf Cosmetics in the shade Strawberry Honey. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it because it took me quite a bit, but I think I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm not surprised they turned out exactly the same, well, close to it. If you guys want to know how long each of them last, check out my blog in about a day or two and I'll have the results up there, but so far they're both exactly the same in my opinion. But like I said before, I prefer the MAC paint pot. It's cheaper, but I will say that the Makeup Forever paints, they have more colors. So check out Sephora or Makeup Forever's website if you like to take a look at the colors. And If you like this look, please subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in my next one.